Well, everyone, welcome to this segment of the Archer's Quest. Today I want to talk to you about our bows. Now, as archers, if you bow hunt, your bow is what you're going to use to kill it. And over the years, I've been guilty of this. I've seen people that are guilty of it, is not taking the time to check your bow before season. Now, here in Kentucky, we're just a little over a month away from bow season being here. But I try to do this at least once a month. Not just right before season, but I start looking at the bow more than that before season or before I go on a trip. And what you want to do is you want to look and make sure nothing's loose or missing. And one of the things I do is I take and I just kind of beat my hand on the bow, my bow to the hand, do it here, come down here and do it. And what I'm doing is I'm listening for an unusual rattle. One of the things that happened to me here a while back is my stabilizer fell off. Luckily I was practicing, but I was out here in the yard, had the bow down by my side, and all of a sudden I felt something hit my foot, looked down. My stabilizer had came loose, and what had happened is the screw that goes into your frame of your bow, anyways, this part of the stabilizer is held on there by some set screws. What happened is over the years, those set screws had came loose from vibration and everything. Wasn't really no big deal. I was able to call K-Tech, and they told me what size screw it took. I think they even offered to send me one, but I told them, hey, I can run to the hardware store, be quicker. So ran to the hardware store, got a set screw. One of the things I did do, instead of just buying one set screw, I went ahead and bought 6. The reason is I took 3 of those, laid here in my building. I've got a little organizer, put 3 of them in there, and then in my box that I carry, in my bow case that I carry extra stuff in, I put 3 of them in there. That way if something happens while I'm on a trip, something happens to this, say another one comes loose, or because I forget to check it, there we go. I also check my mounting bolts to my rest, and that make sure everything is tight. Trip last spring to Canada. Got to Canada, got our bows out, got ready to shoot. I just kind of looked at the bow, got out there to the range, went to put an arrow in. My rest was cockeyed. It was loose. Just luckily, I was able to put an arrow on there, and knowing where my rest is, because I keep marks on my bow. I've got marks on my frame to where the bow is level and everything. By having those marks on there, I was able to put that arrow or that release right back in the same spot and take care of it. Your sight, that's another big one. I all the time am checking my sight knobs. This is a hands-free. I do go ahead and crank them down, check, make sure they're mounted good. I also on the side of it, I don't know if you can see it here, try to scoot in here, see the little white dash? I've got those set up for all my pins, because once I set that pin at where I want, what I do is I take a small fine whiteout marker and I draw a little line on the pin and then onto the frame of the sight. That way I know that's where that pin's supposed to be. That way if I'm out doing something, I can look down, it's just a quick reference. That way I always know, anytime, especially when you get away from home. I carry a small Allen wrench set on me that folds up for that reason. Check your string real good. Check, if you use a kisser button, check your peep, check your serving, check your dampeners and stuff. Monkey tails, I carry extra monkey tails with me, because if you shoot anything like that, a monkey tail, string leech or anything, you know as well as I do, they wear out quick. A lot of times they'll wear out and you don't even know it until they're gone. But just by doing this here, what I've done is I don't have to worry about when I'm on the hunt and I got an animal coming in that my bow's going to rattle or anything, that everything's good, it's where it's supposed to be. Like I said, I check all the screws, fittings in that, and make sure everything's like it should. So, hey, until next time, good hunting.